Faithless Brewing Crew be like, yeah, and recently, Aspiring Spike realized that like the Soul Herder deck, the biggest problem with that deck was Soul Herder is just not a very good card, and Ephemerate's the busted part. And I was like,
A
wait,
minute.
I was
Wait a
like,
minute. Guest star of the Faithless Brewing podcast, Lawson Zandy, said that on his very first appearance.
yeah, I was just like, wait, I love this deck though. So I jumped on, I played a league with it. Back then, my infinite loop to not let people play Magic included Silence, which is like less powerful than Time Warp. Obviously, you let them untap their lands, and it takes a little bit more of your clock, but like whatever. But
Well, they can attack
effectively,
you too.
yeah,
There's a good number of decks that will just kill you.
yeah. Um, but I was playing that deck on the stream, and I ran into somebody who I was starting the infinite turns combo, and I just like in the chat I like typed out what was going to happen if they were like unsure, so they like if they wanted to they could just concede and move on, or like I was willing to click through it, and they just hit me with, well, people don't concede to me, and my spreadsheet says that the last 25 times I've done an infinite combo, people don't concede, so I'm not going to concede. I was like, that's a. You could just, like, say play it out, but whatever. And I, like, made a snarky comment of, be the change you want to see in the world. And I thought
No
it was just
kidding.
a funny interaction between me and my opponent, and I tweeted it. And since that tweet has now been seen by 5,000 different people, um,
I want to tell you, I wasn't one of them.
yeah,
I did not care about your thoughts on this issue until this moment.
yeah,
But now that I'm here with you live, I do. And let me tell you something. Uh, yeah, I'm with you. Be the change. You know what I do every
was
time
cute.
I'm 0-4? You know what I do every time I'm 0-4 in a league? I
Move
enter
on.
the fifth match. No, I enter the
Oh,
fifth
sure.
match, and I let my opponent know that if I'm about to win, I'm going to concede because I can't win any prizes anymore, and I would like them to have the 50 play points.
Uro is so powerful, I'm going to keep this hand.
Oh, you no, I mean you keep this hand anyway. You're on the draw. All you need is one land off the top and another land off a growth spiral, and you're banging.
Opponent has
You've
gone
already
down
got
to
a
4.
life from Loam. Yeah, I mean, so I would like to point you to my previous comment today in Spike's chat, I think it was, where I said,
Sure.
your opponent mulls to 6, you feel relieved. Your opponent mulls to 4, you feel horrified.
Yeah.
Because anyone who's willing to mull to 4, I mean, they must be either really, really unlucky, in which case you will very quickly know that you've won the game, or they're going to do something really messed up.
Yeah, or cards don't actually matter.
Mm-hmm. Although there's not too many combo decks in Modern right now that can go that low, and I can't think of any of them to lead on Island, so you're probably okay here.
Or
What
into
the
Field
hell?
of the Ruin.
Are they playing Mill? That's the first.
Probably
the first
not.
deck that comes to mind.
They probably would have crabbed us or done something.
Or Archive trapped you after the
Yeah.
search. Yeah, I guess so. I have no idea, but I mean, I'm heartened. I
No.
don't think they're gonna kill you.
I'm not worried about it, you know?
Yeah. Ain't no thing.
I'm just gonna Growth Spiral at the end of their turn.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you gotta get that growth spiral. Listen, I'm shutting down your stream, so if anyone in chat wants to say anything to me, you gotta get it through Zanman. Just having them both open is a lot more resources.
That's fair.
Like
Ooh. Urza mine.
Oh.
Hi, Bluetron.
Bluetron doesn't normally play Field of Ruin, though, does it? Although they may have been forced to in the recent past because of all the Fields of the Dead.
It's just a one of, you know?
No, I'm just pointing out that it's not normally something they would play, but I guess they might be incentivized to do so.
Man.
Are you just gonna Isochron Growth Spiral and just start jamming?
Yes.
Yeah, you are, right?
Yes.
Like that's 100% what you're gonna do.
Yeah. And
And
it's
they are
funny.
going to be incentivized to counter your Isochron.
Yeah. Hey, opponent, can I have this thing?
Hey, you know what? Every time I play Isochron Scepter on Moto, it just locks up for a little bit. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
The nice
Wizards,
thing about
is this a
imprinting,
bug?
yeah, the nice thing about imprinting Growth Spiral is that you are fairly likely to get one of your cards back here.
Yeah.
Like, there's really no way that they can take that away from you.
Also,
You can bounce it.
small issue with the deck building right here. I forgot to fix. We have 2 snow-covered islands and not an island and a snow-covered island.
Yeah, it's funny though because I swear I saw a different deck today that was a Field of the Dead deck and it had all snow-covered lands, but it had multiples of some of the basics, and I was like, oh come on, man, that's like land-based 101. Like I'm not a fan of Field of the Dead, but if you're gonna play it right. I got to my good buddy Roy the Boy Passarathanathan. He is fond of knowing every sort of niche case in most formats, and he is aware of the snow-hating card that is legal in Modern. It's everyone's favorite, Freyles' Radiance, which has cumulative upkeep. I think it doesn't let snow permanents untap.
That's a reasonable thing a Magic card could say, I guess.
No, I don't even think it's that good. I think it's actually considerably worse than that. I know it's unplayably bad.
I think I kind of just want to
Growth
start
Spiral,
with...
bounce the island, play Uro?
I kind of just want to start with Life from the Loam.
Yeah, you could do. So, do you think Simic Growth Chamber is worth playing in this list?
Yeah, it's very good.
Okay. I'd never played it in like a non-omelet deck, so
yeah.
I just...
It does look weird.
Reservations. Yeah. Playing it fairly just is like, it just doesn't feel right, but maybe it is.
Oh, I think you can actually just say go here.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You've got Cryptic. And you've got Growth Spiral if they don't cast anything. You've got double Growth Spiral if they don't... Well, no, you don't. Yes, you do. Oh, no!
I could just bounce this. Or I could...
Yeah. No, bounce it. Blow them out. Blow them out hard. Unless... Well, are you worried about them hitting you with...
Oh, wait.
Yeah, but,
I have Life from the Loam. This going to the graveyard here doesn't matter.
Okay, but more importantly, if they just play Tron next turn into Ugin, how upsetting is that? It can't deal with your Isochron Scepter, so I guess it's just going to bolt you. And then what?
I can still counter it, right?
Yeah, you can. I'm just saying that if you Growth Spiral right now, you won't be able to counter it.
All right, so this stuff is bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, sure, but don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Yeah,
just get like a forest. Do you have another island in the deck?
I don't.
So get a breeding pool here. Yeah, let that resolve. Oh, float the one. Yeah, just in case. And then get the forest or the swamp, doesn't matter.
I'll get the swamp.
Yeah.
And then I can still just...
And then you can Growth Spiral off that and get your new... Yeah. Perfect. That's fine. So you got sick value out of this anyway. And then you have Cryptic for whatever they play here.
No, thank you.
Just you don't need that.
Just...
And then you're just going to Cryptic whatever big play they have here.
Yeah.
Unless they go like Tronland Karn and then something else, but even that, it's not terribly concerning. Although it doesn't look like they have Tron.
Oh, they do have Tron. Good for them.
They slammed it and then passed the turn. You love to see it. Yeah, I'm looking at... No, okay. I was concerned that this deck that I was excited to play at some point a little bit later...
I'm going to pick up this Life from the Loam. I'm going to play this Growth Chamber.
Yep. This Growth Spiral on a stick is just going to bury them. Like...
Yeah.
It really, really is. This is not an okay thing to happen in these kind of matchups. And these are the kind of matchups we were hoping for with this deck, I guess. The Growth Spiral on the stick, too, can be used to... like, you have a fetch land in play, so you can Cryptic, and then fetch, and then put it on top, and then Cryptic.
Yeah. Everything is good here.
Yep. This is a good place to be.
I would like my Field of the Dead back opponent.
And then I'm going to put it into play at instant speed and or put multiple other lands into play at instant speed. Because You know, that seems balanced. Fair and balanced Magic. This is the Fox News of Magic happening right in front of all of your eyes.
Boop boop ba-doo. Tony, you have to do something.
I have full
Resolves.
Wow. Okay, that was not the something I was expecting. That one's fine. You got it. I assume this means they're gonna play Karn because they really were incentivized to kill the creature.
Okay, opponent.
Yeah. Put a couple of zombies into play in response and then let it resolve, I guess, right? Oh, the Stone Rain! They Stone Rained you!
Cheeky.
That's rude. That's very, very rude. You could Cryptic Bounce your field if you cared.
Nah, I just don't.
Or you, yeah. You just Growth Spiral and drop in a fetch land, fetch. Because you can get a Mystic Sanctuary untapped if you want to.
Yeah, I can.
And put Time Warp on top.
Yeah.
And then kill them.
And then the game ends. Oh no, I drew a Fatal Push.
Ah, well, as long as you don't draw 3. That's what I said. Don't draw 3 in these kind of matchups and you're going to be fine. Come on, dude. Fetch the land.
Okay, I can't search put Time Warp on top right now because then this Field of Ruin ruins it. But that's fine. I'll just take all the turns. Oh, I'm out.
No.
Oh, I drew this. Whatever.
That's fine. Oh no. We have been horribly maligned. Woe is us.
The deadest man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh. There's action on the northern front. Oh.
Resolves.
Mana floating. This is gonna be Chalice on 1. Calling it now. Gotta be Chalice on 1.
You'll counter my
Fatal Push. I don't know why they would do it, but this is gonna be Chalice on 1. I'm not a smart man, but I know what Hilarious goes for.
This could just be grab another Urza Tower.
Yeah, it could be. You know what? Honestly, it is most likely going to grab some kind of land. Maybe Walking Ballista. It could be Ballista.
Let me update the Stream Decker for you. Thank you for pointing that out.
They have Tron together, so if it's Walking Ballista, they can start to... Oh, Academy Ruin.
Sure.
Do they have anything in there? They have a Chalice. Okay. I guess they're getting ready for Mindslaver. They're getting ready for Mindslaver, but you're not ever going to let them get there, so that's fine.
Yeah, they don't get any more turns.
No, so you can time walk every turn from here on out for the next 3 turns.
Yeah.
And between all the zombies that you're generating whilst you do that, that should be game.
I'm also going to just bounce this Mystic Sanctuary back to my hand right now, too.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, so you get an extra turn. You get one more on top of what I had counted already. So you get the next 4 turns.
Yeah.
So this is very definitely completely over.
This deck is truly a build your own adventure to how you would like to win the game.
Hey, that's my favorite kind of deck. I've always told people I love playing decks where your win condition is, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. You do need to pick up that Field of the Dead. You're not doing enough damage.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So before your next turn, you want to do that and do not dredge. And then on your next draw step, you want to dredge for Loam.
Yep.
So cast this. Yeah, good. Good. Just put in any land. Doesn't really matter.
I'm actually just going to Raven's Crime take all their cards, too.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you do it all. Well, 1 right now. But...
We're out of black sources. Doesn't matter. Doesn't...
Dear opponent, you've died in 3 different ways. Would you like to continue? I don't think they have any continues left. I think they've run out of mans. But I had another man. No, honey.
No.
The game's over.
Loam, pick up this, this, and this.
Do you have any way to kill your own Mystic Sanctuary at some point? You don't need to. I'm just curious.
I don't believe so.
Okay. You don't need to at all. I'm just curious. And then you can cast the Growth Spiral to drop in a Mystic Sanctuary to put the Time Warp on top, and then hit them before, and then, yeah, they're very, very dead. Incredibly, massively, very over. The Mystic Sanctuary.
I do whatever I want. Do whatever I want. It's all the same.
Okay.
Tomato, potato.
I mean, you've got enough mana. I'm just, yeah. Okay.
This is me. I guess this is me now.
I guess it's gonna be May. Thank you for 2. Pass the turn. My turn. Draw Time Warp.
Do you get it? No.
Oh, they didn't.
No, they.
I'm annoyed with your opponent's sportsmanship. You should Assassin's Trophy
all of their lands.
Yeah, you should Assassin's Trophy them off Tron for their insolence. It's not the right choice, but it is the best choice. Also, I don't know if it's your like computer's fan or something else like that, but it's got great rhythm. Keeps going.
Time Warp for the second time this turn.
Your computer's fan has great rhythm in 5. That's sick.
Do I want to become famous? Zach, do you want to ban that person forever?
You know what? I closed the chat. Let me get it back open again.
Oh, now I've won the game, chat. It was at this point, me going to the combat step in which I won the game.
Have you ever played against one of those people in paper?
Yeah.
There was one guy who would always show up the same Comp REL games or Comp REL tournaments as me, and I played him multiple times in top 8, and you would have to be like, okay, I've got lethal on the board. I guess I'll go to attacks. They have literally no blockers. You're like, okay, attack with everything. They're like, okay. I'm like,
I'm dead. You're like,
you're like, go to blocks. They're like, okay. Damage? Okay. So I won. Yeah. Okay. Like, they just don't, there's zero preemptive scooping ever. Just,
so
apparently I have to play out every iota.
I don't think I want to bring in Unmoored Ego here.
I mean, unless you really want to take away their Tron, and most of their payoffs they play one-ofs.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I know I went Ceremonious Rejection, and I think I went Veil of Summer.
Veil of Summer I usually find is more important against Black Disruption, where it's proactive. I'm not saying you can't play it, I'm just saying you are 2 cards over right now, and there are 2 Veil of Summers. There's also 2 Time Warps, which you probably don't need. I don't know. It's up to you. And, like, Shadow of Doubt is probably great in this matchup. Yeah, you split the difference. That seems fun. Shadow of Doubt on Isochron sounds pretty fun, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having Veil to... Having Veil...
I would keep Remand because they have a lot of expensive threats.
Hmm.
Also, especially in the early game, if you get up to, like, 4 mana on early turns, then having the Remand for, like, their EOT... Thirst for Knowledge is kind of okay, but I don't know.
Yeah, having the Veil of Summer to be able to protect from bouncing feels nice.
All right, let me get back in the chat.
Arbiter, this deck is sweet.
Yeah, this is one of the your piles that I've most recently seen that I actually was interested in. Only because, again, I love the choose your own adventure kind of decks. I don't like linear decks. If you sit me down with a deck and you tell me how it kills people, I'm not really that excited about it.
By the way, there's one thing I want to do against this guy, and it is put Ceremonious Rejection underneath an Icecrown Scepter.
Yeah. Again, is it the best idea? No, not really.
Yeah, it's,
but, you know.
But it's hilarious.
Win you the game. Yeah. Win you a game of Magic the Gathering. Raven's Crime must be fantastic versus Omnath Uro. One would assume, although... Well, that's not very nice.
You don't get to have that opponent.
Yeah, none of that. Get that mess out of here. The judge has rejected you.
Him and all 6 of his fingers are saying, no thank you.
One of my favorite things about that Ravnica story where Dovin Bond shows up on Ravnica and starts taking over everything is the fact that nobody mentioned the fact that he's the only 6-fingered Vidalcan. There was like a throwaway comment about it in one of their stories, but I was shocked by the fact that it wasn't a bigger deal.
Yeah.
Like I just, it's just one of those things where you're like, people notice stuff like that. The average human being notices something like someone who has 6 fingers.
I don't know, man. If you told me that I'd met someone who had 6 fingers, I'd go, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're not wrong. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong, but at the same time, like, if 5 or 6 people met them, one of them would have noticed, and then they would all know.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean? Like, this is someone who is basically a politician.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think a politician could get away with anything unscrupulous?
I want to do it.
I mean, you should put remand on it, because the sweetest victory will be when you remand something a couple times and then they finally get it past your remand and you go Ceremonious Rejection. Also, Assassin's Trophy on the Scepter is just everything I want to be doing. I'm not saying you have to do any of these things. You follow your heart, all right?
I'm gonna wait a turn so that I can play the Scepter and have everything.
Attaboy.
But man,
So,
just
when they map here, do you want to trophy one of their Tron lands afterwards?
I kind of want to just put the trophy under the Scepter.
It's your end step.
Yeah, that's worse. Yeah, that's worse. All right.
I mean, I'm not saying. I'm just like,
Yeah.
You have more trophies, and you have a Mystic Sanctuary. You can put them up later.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But boy, am I not right, huh?
Man, this deck does all the fun.
It really does. You got something going on here. It's got it going on like Diddy Kong. Oh my God! They're playing the tech.
Resolves.
It's my pet card versus your pet card, nerd.
Resolves.
Yeah, you don't actually
just
dump multiple lands into play right now.
Ooh.
You're like, cool, I was slow rolling this game anyway. That's a good pickup. Yeah, so you just stick remand under this and you have Ceremonious Rejection up.
Yeah.
Seems good. Oh, opponent's getting frisky. Do you remand your Isochron Scepter here? You do it? You do the play?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
It's reasonably low risk. All of their payoffs are colorless, right? I'm not wrong about that.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think they play something ridiculous like a Jin Gitaxis or something like that.
Two colors. I mean, the best two colors are red and blue.
Excuse me? I'm pretty sure they're obviously blue and green.
I mean, nowadays they are, but emotionally.
Yeah, emotionally, I completely agree with you. Oh, no, I mean, honestly, so reassessing my personal color preferences and character, I think for me, I'm honestly the most black-red. I don't have enough blue in me. I really don't. I can't commit to that. I want to be smart, but I'm just not. I'm just not that smart.
Opponent, can you show me what you're working with?
I'm just not that committed to Oh. All right, and then they've got Sundering Titan, and what was the last one?
Sundering Titan Gemstone Caverns.
Oh, sure. So now you can just slam whatever you want, and a ceremonious rejection is just going to wreck them. Cool.
Yep.
So you're going to put trophy on top and then imprint it, huh?
I believe so.
That seems good.
Maybe remand.
If they give you an excuse, to cast Cryptic Command this turn and draw a card, that's good too.
Yeah.
That's good too. Oh, they found something to play. Then Coil Engine. Ooh.
Results.
Right. So they're getting their Tron, and then they're gonna play the Centering Titan. Man, that sure would have been a problem.
It really would have been.
Are you interested in drawing a card right now?
I'm very interested in drawing a card. Some could even say it's my favorite thing to do.
Blue, red, blue, green, and red, black. So that makes you
not white, not intellectual. I do not play the white cards. Red, blue. Chris, if you're looking for a combination, it's red, blue. I don't know what she's wanting to do with that combination, but
listen, I'm in for red, black, and let me tell you a few reasons why. Number one, Judith, total hottie. I mean, what are you gonna do? Reasons 2 through 8. Do you need more? I think we're good there. Although I did at least write one entire article about how much I love Cryptic Command, so probably being a little.
Let's put this remand on top.
So you're gonna remand on the Scepter?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh, double breeding pool. Are you ready to feel the burn? Are you ready to feel punished?
It's fine. I can't feel anything anymore, you know? Everything tastes like copper.
Taking a small intelligent break from Magic means that you don't feel things anymore. I do want to abstain from red-black due to the lack of emotes having red-black in them. Well, that's just inexcusable, because red-black is basically the most emote-filled color that there is. So you knew the other card in their hand?
Yeah, I should have remanded it. My brain is small.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just curious. Just trying to check.
I had Uro on top of my deck because I'm an intellectual.
It's true. True.
So I could jam this Uro here.
You don't need to. It's not worth it, is it?
Yeah. No.
When their deck has haymakers like Sundering Titan, and I do, like, obviously we've already dealt with the Sundering Titan, they probably don't play 2. I'm just saying, see, like, letting that resolve would have been a bad idea. Counter draw, good idea. Thanks for tuning in to another modern episode of Good Idea, Bad Idea. And if you don't know what that is, you are probably the right age to be hanging out in a Twitch chat playing Magic the Gathering cards.
Correct.
But it was.
Do you know someone
wonderful.
who doesn't know what that reference is?
Probably.
Me.
Dude, Wambo is like 14 or something.
Yeah.
Like, so he almost definitely has no idea what Animaniacs was. Or if he has idea what it was, he definitely didn't watch it.
Yeah. The youngins. No respect for
dude,
culture.
He's a more successful Magic the Gathering player than I am, so no criticism meant.
He's a good dude too.
Yeah, I assume so.
He there's a historical thing in the world of football of coaches who have like legacies, and Wombo is one of my legacies because I got him into streaming.
Oh, nice.
No, thank you. Put that
Yeah,
one back in your hand, opponent.
So when they play it again, are you going to? Well, I guess no. Trophying one of their Tron lands during their main phase doesn't make any sense. All right. Yeah, I mean, we just assume that they're going to draw a colorless threat only.
I mean, also, if I draw a fetch land, I can just bounce this Field of the Dead back to my hand.
Sure. I mean, that.
Which is really funny.
Yeah, that is definitely not the best synergy I've ever seen. Well, I assume the Spreading Seas tech is more useful against Tron.
Yeah.
It's not really meant for you. So if you would stop paying attention to it...
Oh, wait. I can also just bounce a Mystic Sanctuary back to my hand.
Yeah, you can do that too. I mean, this time bounce the field, next time bounce the Sanctuary. You don't need to bounce the Sanctuary.
No, opponent, I'm not done with you. Come back.
Yeah, good idea, bad idea. Good idea, bad idea was in fact from Animaniacs, Chris Kestrel. And it had the voice of Ben Stein, I believe.
Chris was the girl earlier who was sitting in this chair yelling at me.
Oh.
It's always yelling.
Okay, yeah, she's in your age demographic, so it makes sense that even though you guys would get the fact that that reference exists, that you wouldn't particularly remember that it was from Animaniacs.
Yeah.
And that was barely in my childhood. So. No, I'm pretty sure it was the voice of Ben Stein. Let me go listen to a good idea, bad idea, and see if it if I know it's Ben Stein or not. I got a good ear for voices here.
Got a good ear for voices, and yet you spend it listening to me. Aww.
No,
kept a 7-card hand. I'll keep. If Uro matters, opponent, you're super dead.
There you go. Perfect example. We really should do a modern version of Good Idea, Bad Idea. But that first installment of Good Idea, Bad Idea was good idea playing a piccolo in a marching band. Bad idea playing a piano in a marching band.
So I graduated on Wednesday. And that's a surreal moment. But 3 different times while I was sitting there waiting for them to do the commencement thing, the girl in front of me, who was also graduating, fell through the back of her chair like 3 times, and never have I been less proud.
Was she in some kind of like super slippery material dress? And the chair had
no, we were all wearing the same thing. We're all wearing the same dress.
Well, don't worry. I mean, I went to high school with someone who asked how many calories in a gram, and that was fun. Those chairs were unstable. You've been told. Someone who was there and witnessed the facts just contradicted you.
They're not unstable. Just sit in them. For them to be unstable, you have to be putting too much weight in the back section and not just be sitting in it. Like, you have to basically be attempting to fall through it.
If I may, in my life, I have sat in many a shoddy chair. I'm a nerd. I hang out in poorly funded places, right? And not once have I ever sat in a chair where I couldn't sort of
figure it out,
finagle myself into a position that with a modicum of concentration that I would be able to stay stable in the chair. When you're this thick, it's hard to, okay, fine. If you're Kim Kardashian thick, then I am going to, you know what? Let me just tag out of this because I'm a cisgendered white man and I don't have a dog in this fight. So you know what? I concede the point.
Not having points in fights is my whole bit.
Yeah, now throw down this Field of Ruin, cast Uro, and make them cry. Stop taking so much damage from your lands. You have fetched twice. I'm terrified for you. I feel like you are going to get, like, Bloodbraid Elf into Lightning Bolted and just die.
Nah.
Like, stop it.
Tomato.
Stop being so cocky. They will kill you. I know they're playing, like, 2014 deck, but they will kill you if you're sloppy. Uro should bury them all on his own from here on out, but...
I'm a fighter, Chris. That's all I know.
Fights him. Listen. Just give him about 6 years and he'll mellow out.
Opponent, that's cheating.
No, it's not. This is fueling your Uro. It's great.
I'm going to discard one of these sanctuaries.
Well, sure, but maybe the one that doesn't hurt you. Or maybe one of the ones that hurts you. Like, discard the Flooded Strand. Keep the Mystic Sanctuary.
Alright, that's fair.
Oh wait, although maybe you need the extra card. No, you can play Mystic Sanctuary, target the Fatal Push, cycle the Lonely Sand. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Oh my god. Uro, chill. Uro trying to help. You don't want to draw that right now, though, do you? Oh, you do.
Yeah, I just go ahead and push their
glyph.
glyph.
The sandbar. Yeah. Oh, I thought you wanted to cast Uro this turn, though.
They just make me sack it, you know?
Sure. Yeah, that's fair. And then you can hold up the Field of Ruin to knock down their Raging Ravine if they have the land.
Yep.
Or I guess proactively you could have shot down the Nurturing Peatland, but then if they top deck the land, you get slammed. So
yeah, I'm just basically not worried about them casting
winning
spells. Or, like...
Generally speaking, I'm not worried about them winning unless we play really, really sloppy.
Goodbye, Uro. Number 3.
I expected improvement by now. No, he's got to go through his mid-20s. I'm not kidding. Once you're into like the quote-unquote real world, and no, it's not any more actually real or less real. Yes, you're gonna push the glyph.
Okay, but he's getting Croxa. I mean,
let them declare it as an attacker first.
He gets Croxa though. Yeah, I still have to do
suppose. I mean, I'm pretty sure Uro is gonna have a thing or two to say, but then you're gonna have to deal with the Liliana. But I mean, this is all gonna happen anyway. They were gonna get Croxa anyway, right?
Yeah.
So
go ahead and kill this Raging Ravine, so they don't have a lethal attacker.
If you want to be really weird, you could shoot the Peatland, because if they sack it to draw a card, they don't get a land, and then they can't cast the Croxa.
Yeah, but this could just kill us next turn.
Fair enough.
Good top.
I mean it. No, that's a good argument.
So
this
now,
also means they have to fetch a mountain, which they don't love.
Yeah.
So that's because I was looking at the colors too. That's definitely advantageous.
Also, fetch land would be insane here.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It's the beginning of your main phase, or it's the beginning of your combat.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What's going on?
I think they're going to aggressively sack their Nurturing Peatland for no reason. That's my dream. But this ain't a game. They're not playing.
All right. We're going with Croxa. We go down to 7. Then I go up to 10.
Yep. And then you get to keep Zagoth Triome open. Because you could also just top deck a push. You don't need the fetch land. Fetch land is ideal, but you just top deck a push and then just crush them. Hey, it's that fetch land you wanted. Christmas came early. Are you Jewish? Well, I know it's Hanukkah right now this year.
That's awesome.
It is. It
That's
is.
Awesome. I just love the way you said it. Okay.
Dude, the number of times I've been asked by people in public that I don't know if I'm Jewish is above one handful.
Oh, look, what a good draw.
Oh, you're so lucky, opponent.
My brain's so big.
Zanman, how are you so smart to register the good colors and not the bad colors? Hey, you, sacrifice a creature. No, you. Alright, I will too. And then you get to enact some Uro cannibalism.
Yeah.
One Uro eats the other. That's me instead of Jewish to ask if I'm black. I mean, if I saw you, I mean, that's one of the many things you could be. Like, I've now seen you on stream recently, and that's one of the many things you could be, but who the fuck cares? I don't know, I guess that's probably more of a states thing.
I don't know, I would like to see. Alright.
Tell me all secrets. That might have been, well, no, you know, it was, so there is a Liliana on the board, so but she's also pretty priced into killing your Uro.
She's busy right now.
Well, when you have one card in hand, I don't know. Yeah, probably. Oh, they're also at 7. Holy shit.
Right? Yeah.
They've just been shocking nonstop to try to win this game.
This
Right.
one.
You got them. I just wonder why complete strangers ask these questions, because they're idiots. They're just stupid people. They want to have opinions on things that aren't really relevant.
I guess I do have to fatal push this Croxa here. Sad.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You're gonna get bolted for it.
Owie.
When we draw Time Warp and it isn't an Hour of Promise, I'm not gonna say anything. Because we made the right choice, even if it wasn't the optimal choice.
I mean, it'll still be fine, too.
No. Will it?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Are they gonna plus their? No, they have a card in hand. Maybe they will play out all the cards in their hand and then plus their Liliana. That's the dream.
That is the dream.
That's the dream. The dream. Come on, opponent. Be cool. Be cool. Be the smart player and play out your whole hand and then plus your Liliana. Don't do anything else. That's clearly not the right play. Although I suppose if they play like Bloodbraid Elf before taking down their Liliana, then you can counterbounce, or there's lots of good options that you end up with.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, even if they just go like plus the Liliana, I'm still just going to go like. Oh, that's not happening, opponent.
But are you going to go counterbounce? They don't have enough mana necessarily to recast the Liliana.
I think drawing the card is better because it gives us another card to go to our graveyard for our Uro.
Sure. Yeah. Worst case scenario, you are basically guaranteed to escape Uro within the next 2 turns. So sure, I can get behind that. That's fine. Not ideal, but fine. Okay. Well, they don't have fetch lands. So. So play Arrow.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a shame. Maybe you'll top deck something good to discard.
Well, they're just going to make us sack the Uro, so.
That's true.
That's fine.
Yeah. Never mind. Well, and they're going to lose the Liliana for this, and the Renin 6 is not getting any value right now, so there's... Oh, never mind. This is an acceptable turn of events. Yeah, there's a really good chance the next turn they're going to go empty hand plus.
Yep.
Yeah. You can't just do it.
Come on, Moto.
Let me print it. Just do it. It'll be great. Come on. They did the thing. Get them. Wreck them.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
GG, nerd. Nice. So discard the Inquisition? There's like a reasonable... Okay, what are the chances that Inquisition's going to have any text at any point from here on out? I mean, I guess if they have interaction, but...
The one thing is that discarding Isochron puts another card in our graveyard, and we could just cast the Inquisition.
Oh, that's true.
But
if we top deck a 2 CMC...
Yeah, like Gross Spiral Assassin's Trophy.
Pretty happy, yeah. So, there's a good number of them. Well... You make them discard that land they just picked up.
No, I just make myself discard.
Do the smart thing. Do the smart thing. Forget me. Don't even trip, dog.
Wee.
Is it 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. where you are?
It's 8 p.m. Oh,
okay. That is a poorly timed nap.
Wait, what? Wait, no, Chris, be reasonable.
Whoa,
no
let
naps.
her do her thing.
I
took a 15-minute nap at 6 o'clock. Felt great.
That's not how Chris works, though. Chris is gonna go,
Okay.
quote unquote, I'm
These
gonna
are
go take a nap,
two.
and then 6
Yeah.
hours from now is gonna go.
Yeah, and then at 2 in the morning, she's going to be unable to go back to sleep. Got it.
Fine opponent.
What is this? Oh, Croxa?
Croxa, yeah.
Uh,
It's fine. I get attacked with my Uro, and
Yeah, Uro will be fine with this. See, the thing is, they don't gain any life, so they have to block here, which I guess they want to do anyway, but you end up more cards.
yep.
So.
Also, we just
We
win
do
with a
have a
flashlight
real-
here.
Oh, good for you, Chris. We've got an actual Battle of the Titans here, so that's kind of hilarious.
Cycle this Uro.
Feels like that's a good one. Put that in graveyard right now, and then loam it. No legal targets. That's fine. I'm cool. We'll just bleed value over here. Don't even worry about it.
Okay.
See now this. So this was one of the things that the Teamer Grinding Breach deck got to do is because we were playing Grinding Station, we would just grind ourselves and then escape Uros over and over again in some of the fair matchups. So that is definitely something that is viable right now.
I like the fact that our opponent has the ability to ult Ren and 6 against us.
Yeah, and
It doesn't
literally
matter.
0 spells in their graveyard.
Doesn't they've had to escape this Croxa 3 times already.
And you've escaped Uro what, 5?
4 times.
Yeah, 20 cards in exile.
Yeah, so only 4 times. We'll do the 5th one next turn.
Only 4 times. Yeah.
Opponent, come on, you're slowing it down. You're out here being a stick in the mud.
You're making this so much harder than it needs to be, which in other contexts would be great, but not right now.
Time warp. All right, it's good enough.
There's the Field of the Dead. There's the Field of the Dead. Now we go in. Hey, opponent, are you ready to do it again? Oh, please, edict me now, nerd. Edict me now.
I probably do have to keep the life from the Loam in my graveyard.
I would recommend it, and as unfortunate as it is. But the plus side is that, like, okay, so they're not going to minus the Liliana unless they rip a removal spell, and yeah, you're just generally in a great spot. Like the Loam is just going to keep fueling Uros, and that's really the most important thing.
Yep.
I really feel like some of these any of the Uro decks that are playing green, which is, all of them, probably should play 1 or 2 life from the Loams. Yep. They really should.
It's really free.
Yeah. Well, like, unless you're going to play 4 color and play Ren and 6, like, it's just, I don't know, it feels negligent not to do it. Like,
but even if you play Ren and 6, like, having a 1 of, like, you could easily play 3 Ren and 6 in 1.
Yeah. 1 life
Loam.
from Loam, sure. Yeah. Well, it's just so much harder for people to deal with. Like, they're just not, it's just not something most people are equipped to do. And even if they do, that means they're using some kind of graveyard hate on something that isn't Uro, which is great for you. Or something that isn't Cryptic Command, which, again, is great for you. So the deck that's going to give you the business the most is going to be the Green White Heliod Company deck. But you're a blue control deck. You can beat that.
Yep.
All right. Yund. So you've got Veil of Summer, so that's...
This card's really good against them.
Yeah, Fatal Push also probably good. I don't know if you need anything else.
I kind of like
you
Aether
could
Gust
bring
or
in
2.
Aether Gust, but yeah. I mean, it depends on what you're cutting and when you cut all the. This is the Isochron's out matchup. Yeah, for sure. And then that seems fine. That all seems perfect. That's exactly what you would want to do.
Then do we want this Bajuka Bug?
The bag?
Bag.
Bajuka bag? Yeah, I mean, you could bring it in. What are you going to cut? I don't want to cut Lonely Sandbar because it's a sick engine with life removal. It's just going to crush them immediately. You could, I don't know. I don't see anything that I want to cut, but I mean, like, you could just cut like a Delta or a Mystic Sanctuary because drawing too many of those early would be bad. But
Yeah, I'll just turn a Floater's Trained. It's fine.
There you go. Yeah, got him. Oh, there's 4 Deltas. Okay.
Yeah, 4 Deltas, 4 Misties.
One of them doesn't match, so my brain just assumed it was a different card.
Keep.
Don't trophy my Simic Growth Chamber, Brozet, Brobot, Bro They,
Broheim.
Broheim. That's right. Brochaim. All right. Inquisition.
Give me a Zarenin 6. Choke. Okay.
Who is the Jund deck now, opponent?
No choke. No choking.
Well, you get to play. Well, they have to ask first. That's really something you want to have permission on first. You get to Misty for Zagoth Triumph here, which is pretty hot. Or I guess you could proactively Fatal Push and play Growth Chamber.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
And then you Uro next turn, and the game is gonna be over. I say that people do pack surgical extractions nowadays, so
Not worried.
no. I don't think should be. I'm just saying they can't beat Uros. Like people figured out that there is technology to beat Uro. You can save the Bog for now. Wait until they actually cast a Croxa, because they're never gonna play and escape a Croxa this turn. So, you know, deep in the late game. You gotta watch out when they get deep. You can drop Water Grave here, yeah, and then just fetch next turn, and you won't be able to reset the cryptic. That was. Can I draw like you do, ever? That would be great.
It's
okay. Dealer.
It's okay. I don't even know why we're making a big deal about it.
Like I'm associated with it, you know, in any way, shape, or form. You may have wanted to just drop a push there. They could be playing Veil against you.
That's fair.
Because they should be aware by now that most of your removal is black and you are playing counter deck. But hopefully we don't get punished here. They would have had to top deck it, right? So
yeah, they would have had to draw it recently.
They had 2 draw steps.
They didn't have it, right. So never punished.
Dodged it. Post combat Bloodbraid Elf, please. Oh, rats. Bye, Arrow.
Oh, maybe we knew they had Scavenging Use.
We did.
Yeah. So I should have just held.
I don't think it was wrong to play the Arrow there.
No, I should have held the push though.
Oh, sure. For the Scoos?
Yeah, I think so.
That Goyf was a lot more concerning.
I don't think so.
No? It was a 5/6 already. Thing was chonky.
I'm gonna eat their graveyard.
Sure. Yeah, definitely not playing Loam anytime soon, but hopefully on their turn they tap a reasonable amount of mana and you get to go Cryptic Bounce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool small. Oh, there we go. What'd you get, baby?
Bolt.
That's fine. Bolt.
So counterbounce.
I think counterbounce. The tempo gain is ludicrous.
Mm-hmm.
Getting 6 mana for 4 there, fine. And then you can reset the Cryptic if you want to.
Yeah.
In a number of ways.
Actually, I think I just want
to. You don't have to reset Fatal Push.
Yeah, I think I just want to reset the push right here.
Yeah, that's fair. You'll lose Cryptic Command and up to oops.
We didn't have the 3rd island.
We did not have the 3rd island. I just want everyone to know that we didn't have the 3rd island. We do now.
Yeah, we do now.
So, probably should have cast Life from Loam there.
Yeah, maybe. But it also just
Maybe.
gets eaten.
No, they. Well, yeah, they have 2 green open. Oh shit. Well, I'm sure we'll be fine. Probably. Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah.
You do have 2 fatal pushes in your graveyard. Okay, so yeah, you get to play. You get to play a fetch land, and then end of turn they're going to eat both your pushes most
Mm-hmm.
likely, or a push and a cryptic, and then you get to reset whatever they don't
Yep.
eat. So not the end of the world. Or I guess rather the second thing that they target. And then if they're really smart, they won't go
They'll
for both.
just target one.
Let's see how smart our Boomer Jund opponent is. Okay, so they're more worried about the cryptic. That's fair. Eat the other one. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Onboard tricks don't exist. There we go.
Alakablam. Haha, I have 3 islands. I knew it the whole time.
Onboard tricks are fake news. I just want everyone to know. Oh, dude, I've been making a great totally non-offensive political joke in the last little while, which you get to enjoy now, which is that I'm just sad that Richard Nixon didn't survive to this day, because he would get to go down knowing that he was not, in fact, the greatest crook that ever became the president of the United States of America.
Good.
Yeah. See, it's not offensive, which is why it's not that funny, but that's okay.
It's a little offensive. I know people who would take offense to it.
I'm sure there would be, but that's okay. Listen, Texas, you broke my heart. Y'all almost flipped.
Shove.
Yep. Now pick up all the lands. Pick them up.
Boop, boop,
Also,
boop.
if you could go ahead and use your sick top decking skills to hit Lonely Sandbar, that would be great. Actually, did we ever lose it? No, that was last game. We had it. We had it, and we fed it to our.
Do we save whatever he targets with Klothys? Probably not. We'll probably just let the Loam get eaten.
You do get to. Interesting.
Resolves.
Veil it? No, you can't veil it. Oh, you could veil it, but you should.
Well, I didn't have the green mana, but I'm also just okay with it.
Catch and response and veil it, right?
Yeah, but he targeted the Flooded Strand.
No, I know, but you would still draw a card. I was just interested in drawing at this point. Okay, so they got you good. Lose the look. Inquisition. Oh, you get to 2-for-1 them, but then they can't do any more Inquisitioning this turn. But then if they do it this turn, they'll get to find out you have the physical lands that they knew about. In theory, you only had 1 unknown here, so I'm really. Well, that's fine. They're just discarding land. Them picking up another Bloodbraid Elf is less than great.
Yep.
All right. Well,
can I draw an arrow?
Damn.
Damn.
I mean, you do get to Mystic Sanctuary for whatever the target is. Well, we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, if they target Veil of Summer, I'll put it on top. They could just target something of theirs.
If they target Veil of Summer and you put it on top, I'm pretty sure you're dead.
They targeted a land.
That's a Bloodbraid Elf that you have no answers for. You need to top deck some action. So I don't think putting Veil of Summer on top would be a viable choice.
Bloodbraid says.
No, you're not dead yet. You can top
like
deck the Uro.
Pretty dead. Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah,
I could
but
draw
you could play and escape an Uro, right? Like that's
okay. That's fair.
And that is the way you. Oh, is there more? There's more of a beating. Oh God. All right. Okay. Well, you can still top deck the Uro into a fatal push. In fact, you can guarantee that you'll draw a fatal push for the second card. So this is actually not that much worse.
So Uro into Field of the Dead one time.
That also works. That also works. So yeah, just fucking do it, dude. Right now. Bang. Well, you probably don't have enough mana anymore, but you could try. Yeah, I guess you want to fetch first if you want to cast that.
Yeah. I actually need to get a green source right here.
1 outer time, see the emote. See? You gotta, this is he's not wrong. This is where the emote should be. Oh, the wrong order. I bet the Uro's underneath it. Check to see if the Uro's underneath it. Deck, you didn't listen carefully enough.
Ah!
Oh my god! Oh god! Oh. Oh, that's good stuff.
Oh, I should also check to see. Someone made an alert happen on my stream, and I was a bad streamer and didn't point it out. It might have been Matt Jackson resubscribing. Thank you very much, Matt Jackson, if that's what you did. If not, I'm giving you an idea.
Putting that right in your head there.
Just right there. Oh yeah.
Holy shit! I have so many channel points in your channel.
You did.
I forgot how much I've watched you play Magic.
Yeah, I play a little bit of that game.
What? You're not gonna? Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Nah, I'm not. I'm gonna two for one.
Two for one and then stack them. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Like it's football.
Like it's
Yeah, I know something about sports. I am severely missing having sports broadcastery type people covering Magic the Gathering. We need that back.
Yeah, I should probably just go ahead and position
Yeah,
him.
yeah, you definitely should, because otherwise they're just going to play a Tarmogoyf or a Scavenging Ooze, and you don't actually have an answer for them right
Please
now.
don't Veil of Summer me, opponent.
Oh my god. Oh.
Boil!
Yeah, there is a boil, so that's...
So you don't get this Liliana. Or this Renin Six, sorry.
Yeah, that's... What's the land that's in play? Okay, so they're going to get a Black Shock, and then... okay, that's fine. Liliana is less of a concern, too, when you have a Veil of Summer.
Mm-hmm.
Because assuming you draw something that you want to protect, as far as creatures go. Also, wrecking a Liliana ultimate is one of the greatest pleasures in life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I do have to play around Boil now for the rest of this game, basically. Okay, well that's going to help. Guess we just need to find a life from the Loam.
That would be good. We've got a lot of hot draws. Like, at the moment, like, you just get to remand Liliana and just buy time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Growth Spiral into remand on Liliana. Now, let's try to make sure that we actually have 3 islands for when we need them.
Yeah.
Aww, party pooper.
Opponent.
Are they slow rolling?
Yes.
Wait, rather than play this Liliana, I'm gonna hold up Bolt. Oh, but they do have Boil.
Yeah.
So we kind of gotta find, I guess, Cryptic Command is your only real counter, huh?
But like, as long also.
Hey. Yeah, your stream is too, so I'm sure you're just getting generally hit with lag. Discord's not. Discord's running.
Wait.
No. I just take
Windows has
like,
a
like, lose the timeout, please.
Okay.
I don't mind losing.
Moto completely died.
Oh.
That's good. Now we have stopped the leaking of the memory.
But, I mean, you're not wrong. Dear Magic the Gathering Online, thank you for your frequent crashes. They always help us to deal with your memory loss. One bug fixes the other.
At least it knows I was still trying to cast this spell.
And it's letting you try now, even though it doesn't have art. This is the purest version of Magic. No artwork, just text.
Just play card with identity. Now neither person's clock is moving. Yippee. Hopefully the stream... Wait, can you still hear me?
Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
You got quiet, I got scared.
I was letting myself be... No, I was letting myself be distracted. You have not lost me at any point. I've been right with you, buddy. Ride or die, baby. Ride or die. Okay, so this polluted delta's gonna get an island, right? Or the flooded strand. One of those is gonna get the next island.
Yes.
All right. I want to believe you.
We're gonna remand a boil a bunch of times in a row.
Probably, but depends on how this next turn goes down. We just know that they have the boil, and that's the best way to be able to play. Is like if you know they have it, it's 4 mana in a deck that's basically a tap out control deck. Like it's easy for us to hold up 2 mana at the end of each turn as long as we know we need to.
Mm-hmm. We'll go ahead and go get the blue-green shock.
Yeah. Breeding Pule. Alright, there you go. And then we play the Delta and probably pass the turn. Yep. Alright, so if they try to take any action, we get to start messing with them, which is great. Boil, remand, reset the remand. Boil, remand, reset the remand. Ah. Alright, top deck Field of the Dead. Just do it. Come on, that'd be great.
It would be great.
Burrow, also acceptable.
Also.
Yeah, not picky right now. Come on, deck. Help us out here. We'd like a way to win the game. Thoughtseize, Inquisition, 1 time. Help us out. Womp womp. Ah, that's a 2/3.
Yeah.
That Goyf is pathetic.
Sad Goyf. Womp, womp, womp. I'm gonna go ahead and play this now.
Sure.
Okay.
Might as well.
Yeah.
You've got
Actually,
enough mana to pick it up right away.
Yeah.
And then you just go for Uro next turn.
Yeah.
Because you don't have enough to escape it anyway, so it's not really a priority. Dear opponent, just jam your friggin' boil. Come on now.
just for me.
Let's get this remand cycling, you know? They're unemployed remands. They need a purpose. Lucy?
I'm gonna remand this.
I mean, they've got boil mana, so that is bold.
Well, even if they go for the boil,
I
because
guess,
they
I guess you have triple fetch at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So, it would not wreck you.
Yep. Well, also, I could just Veil. I could, like, fetch, put it on top, Veil of Summer. Since they played a black card, I can automatically...
Oh, yeah, but you'd blow a lot of fetches right now to do that.
Yeah, but I'm just going to play this Uro and get it back.
Escape it? Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
so is this the boil? That
Yeah,
I was
you're off
talking about?
cryptic. This is gonna be the boil.
Yep. Okay. So.
They played the Liliana this turn, so you do get to draw off of your Veil. You just have to blow all your fetch lands to do this,
Yep.
which is not ideal, but we'll take it instead of getting boiled.
Yep.
And then you get to go Uro, so.
Yep. And this
And
last
you fetched
one.
a forest there, yeah, so that helps out. And you can fetch a
Mystic Sanctuary and put this on remand on top again.
Oh sure, yeah. So unless they have an 8th land, which they could do, but oh, you have to hit a land here, huh? I mean, if you were gonna hit a land, alternatively you could just pass.
I'm just gonna slam it.
All right. You are bold. They have a Liliana in their hand that's largely irrelevant. Yeah, you're probably fine. Even if they boil you, like, Uro's probably going to be able to bury them. Here's hoping. Oh, and the multiple fatal pushes will help you push through.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we shrunk the Goyf.
Yep.
Once
Baby
again, Goyf. Sad Goyf.
Little baby Goyf.
Baby Goyf. Do, 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 do.
Yep.
You got him. I didn't know we were playing Rock Lands.
Rock Lobster?
Quality. Oh, I used to love performing Love Shack.
It's a love shack, baby, love shack.
Double fatal push is going to be sending our opponent to the Love Shack right now. They are literally almost dead on board. Oh, that a good one? That's a good one, Jack. Confirm or deny?
Did I stutter? Did I stutter?
Wow. Yeah, you've got 2 land drops. You can still have a remand up. No, you don't. You have 1. No, you have 2. You have 2. You have 2 land drops. Unreal. Bolt. Sure. The Liliana will be able to target you, but your Veil of Summer most likely going to have something to say about it.
I'm a Veil of Summer gamer.
Hashtag Veil of Summer Gaming. Hashtag
like
Veil of Summer of Gaming. There you go. Oh, Veil of Summer. You so crazy.
Boo 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 da boo ba boo 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 da boo da boo ba boo 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 da boo ba boo.
Oh, are you ready for the salty tears? Do it.
I don't need Moto to be a functioning program.
You can dredge the Loam off the card draw. You don't need to. I'm just saying it's an option.
It's cute.
For the Robins. So I'm never ever playing a slow blue-green control deck without a single copy of Loam ever again. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks.
I was so excited for them to flip Fatal Push or Assassin's Trophy. They didn't, but it would have been great.
Would have been.
Yeah. Well, you have won the game. How do you feel?
Feel pretty all right. I'll put this Ur in my graveyard.
4 crops up.
I like how one of them is like, what if I was aggressive and only interacted with my opponent? And one of them's like, what if I was aggressive by being a 6/6 for 4 mana, but also card advantage?
Yeah. I have known since the time of cubing immemorial that my control decks always do better if I have an amount of life gain. It doesn't have to be a lot, but like Lightning Helix will put you up by enough life in so many games where you will not lose because of it. And Uro is that times infinity, and it's the best thing ever.
I gotta go to the restroom real quick.
No, I'm gonna go make a delicious beverage, so I'll be back in 3 or 4 minutes.
You do that. Chat.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Give me a second. I'll be back. Zach might not, but I will be. Chat. I have returned. It's me. I'm back. How are we doing tonight? Sorry about that momentary blip earlier in which we dropped 1,000 frames. That's on me. It's on me. It's not really on me. It's on technology, but we're gonna jump into this next match. I'm eating a flake steak with my hands because I'm a caveman. There are no force negations in this list because it's not a card that I'm interested in needing for those kind of matchups. If you would be interested in playing Force of Negations in a list like this, you would probably be trimming Inquisition of Kozilek's and Shadow of Doubt. Decks that play cards that are non-creature, I feel very, very confident in. So combo decks can be a little awkward, but that's where Inquisition is good. So I don't know why. There's a D in there. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this in. Our opponent mulligan to 6. Alright. I like our odds. If they go to 5, I do not like our odds. Leyline. Well, opponent, why do you have Leyline in your deck? Ah, one of those people. One of those guys. Okay, well, this Assassin's Trophy is very good against them. I'm just going to go ahead and Assassin's Trophy one of their lands. To not randomly die next turn. Okay. And then next turn we can play Life from the Loam. Pick up both of these. And then we can Assassin's Trophy them 4 more times with this current setup, so that's nice. So hopefully they don't kill us here, but they could. Ah, they shocked. Yep. Alright, we're dead. So they mill themselves and then they combo off and we die. Unmoored Ego is very good here. Fatal Push does not have any text. They have Thoughtseize in their deck. I'm interested in taking that. I don't think I'm interested in that. Alright. Collective Brutality better than something. Shadow of Doubts don't have any text. These at least do something, theoretically. I guess we could theoretically Bajuka Bog them on the stack with the Growth Spiral. So that's good. Yeah, that was a game where if we just had a Growth Spiral, I think we can win it, right? Yeah. This hand doesn't do anything, so mulligan. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna keep this. Throw back one of these. Pentap Prism. Right. Okay, let's go get Watered Grave. Shock this in. Opponent, can I have one card out of your hand? Okay, I'll take the land. Oh, and then they top deck Simeon's Bear Guide. Alright, it's turn 2 kill. We are dead. Our opponent is playing a smooth brain deck, but it does not matter. So sad. Our opponent casts 2 spells. 3 spells, technically. Okay, bring this back up. Boop. We are back. We lost the match in the time you were gone. Yeah, our opponent was...
Play against Oops.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yep. Our opponent
Well,
has a real smooth brain.
I'm sure. Listen, I'm sure both teams played hard, and it was a wonderful interactive game that actually could be referred to as Magic the Gathering.
Yep.
I'm sure that's what happened.
I am too. Wait a second. I'm not. I was here.
You don't like lying to yourself, huh?
I'm gonna take this. Now you don't have turn 4 drawn.
Power plant?
They did. They did.
Good. Love that. We've got a lot of live draws. Let's hit one of them.
Oh, it's okay. Well, I was really scared they were just gonna go Tron piece number 2 and go dope. Just. Can I draw an assassin trophy?
I mean, that would be fine, but not necessary yet.
Yeah, no, I would have just put it on Icecron.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, that would be, yeah. Oh, dude, do the thing. Put the light from the Loam on the Isochron.
Bro!
Like all those people think that you could do.
Isochron would be probably playable if you could put sorceries under it.
You think? What is the best thing you could put on it?
Probably Tribal Flames.
I don't think that would be that good. It's still 2 for 1. I don't know if an aggressive deck would ever want to take off the time to play it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a controlling deck is not interested in spending 2 mana per turn, 2-card investment to deal fight. Like, I don't know.
It's at least more interesting.
Run into it by now, though. I'm not looking at the text on it, but you can play the copy through Teferi, can you not?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I guess if we ever run into it, we might find out.
I don't think so.
No. I remember specifically Isochron, like, puts a copy in your hand, and then you're allowed to play it, which is, like, super not how those abilities normally work.
Yeah.
It doesn't just put a copy on the stack. Like, you create a copy, and then you can choose to play it.
Yeah. It's really weird.
So if you activate it during your main phase, you might actually be able to cast it. I'm not sure. I would assume not, but it's possible. Okay, it looks like maybe possibly gonna get there. We'll see. We need a way to cantrip just a little bit. Oh, maybe we don't.
I mean, we can just play it row.
Yeah, and we'll reset a remand. Reset, remand, play the Uro, pick up the remand, put in another land, or some combination of those things happening. Yeah, you're good. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do it. Do it.
Yeah, I mean, we lose one of our 2 Field of the Deads, but, like, that's fine.
Uro is a fast enough clock against this deck.
Yep.
The field. I don't want to go. I wasn't ready.
Not like this.
That's the one. Not like this. Not like this. And then if they somehow whiff here, Then we get to put remand on a.
Can I remand this? I want to remand this.
You have to, right? No, you do. You definitely do.
Yeah,
right?
okay. The alternative
It's
is just
possible
remand the
that
thing that they do afterwards, but like.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright.
yeah, I was gonna. So the real problem was gonna be if their follow-up play was Tower Haymaker.
Yeah.
That would have been bad. But I mean, realistically, we're in the same spot.
Yeah. Except they have to play the tower next turn. Which means if I wanted to, I could actually just Cryptic bounce this Urza's Mine right now.
You could do. Yeah, that actually. Oh, you have an Inquisition to play. Play the Inquisition first. Scope out what's going on over there.
Well, I want to talk through this
first. You have
first.
enough mana to do everything, right?
Because if we want to, we can go Sanctuary, put Remand on top.
Yeah.
Attack.
Cryptic,
play
bounce,
this.
draw the card. Yeah, I see the line.
Yeah.
Because you have up to 8 mana this turn.
Yeah, I think I just want to do that.
Mm-hmm. Seems like all the good things. Get out of here.
Boop.
Tempo. Go attack step. Oh, we drew all the good shit. Holy crap. So I had a really terrible red-green seismic loam deck that I enjoyed playing, but ultimately felt like it was never going to make it. I feel like this is the good version.
Yeah.
And I kept thinking what I wanted to do was either splash black for Croxa or splash blue for Uro.
Yeah.
Like, you don't splash for Uro.
Yeah.
Because once you're playing blue, you just go all in. I don't want to not be playing all the best cards.
Yeah. I mean, I also have a version of this deck where you splash red in it too, so you can have run in 6.
Yeah. No, I would be in for that one too. But in that case, I really feel like I would mostly want to replace the Isochron Scepters. And that would look scarily close to the deck that I have sitting in my queue right now of non-white control that I want to play as soon as possible.
Hold on, I'm gonna bounce this.
Do it. They're not just whatever you can do to make sure they never cast that.
Opponent, I'm not done. Stop running.
Listen, I was gonna kill you because killing you draws me cards. So you don't need to worry.
You're gonna die. We're all gonna die.
Well, sure, but the most important part is I'm gonna keep attacking you for 6 because every time I do, it draws me a card. And that's great.
Yeah. I think this is a Time Warp out matchup.
Mm-hmm. No, this is I mean, pretty easy in and out right there.
Counter the big ones.
That's the plan.
This hand's a little awkward.
Did Varechia 52 MVP's question come in while you were playing against Oops, or was it?
It did.
Recently?
It did. It came in actually before that, and then I answered it, and then I looked silly. But you know, Oops doesn't actually really cast any non-creature spells, so. Yeah, I mean they had a Pentad Prism.
Yeah,
that was their one non-creature spell they cast all match.
Okay, but Force of Negation is generally not very good against the good version, what I will refer to as of Oops all spells. The Belcher version has put up results. I don't know how, because as far as I can tell, it's clearly worse than the other one. But
ooh, thank you, Toonstream, for the follow.
Right, wreck them up.
Is this a keep?
Wreck them up. It's a little bit slow on the draw, but did they take them all? No, they kept their 7. Well, you have Trophy. You have Trophy into Shadow of Doubt. You can't actually cast it, so we have to hit some lands here. But like you've got a lot of really good tools here, so you have to get slightly lucky and draw the lands. definitely a situation where my kingdom for a force of negation. All right, we got a hit. We got a hit. We have to hit. Okay, they cut off as many avenues as possible. We got a hit right now. Come on, little deck. You can do it. You can do it. Bang.
Fetch to Fed.
You ass. To be fair, you did pull out the Zagoth Triome, and the Zagoth Triome is an enter the battlefield tap land. So you have to play the Growth Chamber here, right? But you also have to play the Field of Ruin. God, this is so brutal. Yeah, maybe their payoff card won't be that good. If it's Ugin,
call your bluff, opponent.
Okay here. But it won't be
anything else in dead. Yeah, dead.
Oh, that's a shame. Oh, good God, and you hate to see it. Okay, maybe.
Oh, that's brutal.
I like the extra daggers because you tapped the black there, friend. I like the extra daggers that the Karn is also turning off the Scepter.
Yeah, I know.
No, I just love how they played Karn and they were like, no, that's not good enough.
Oh wait, now they just liquid metal code it. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. I'm done. You win. Well played.
Both teams played hard. It's fine. Moving on.
It's fine. I don't even want it.
Listen, the series is more exciting if it goes 3 games. That's just a fact.
Yeah. Maybe I'm supposed to mulligan there. Doesn't have Ceremonious Rejection, and the mana is a little awkward.
No, I think, in fact, we were supposed to Ceremonious Rejection because, again, the hand needed to hit. Yeah. And that's not a good feeling. Especially with the London Mulligan. Like, when you're on 7, you can do better.
Yeah.
I did not express that adequately because I'm a very, very greedy player. And if you give me the opportunity to keep more cards or mull to less cards, I'm probably going to keep the more cards and just hope to be lucky. And frequently, that is not the correct thing to do. You've got turn.
This man's dead.
Yeah, this could be a good one.
This is how confident I am.
Well, you have to play Mystic Sanctuary on 1.
I mean, there's an argument to just countering their expedition map on 1. I'm not going to listen to it.
No. You're going to play Isochron Scepter with Ceremonious Rejection on turn 2, and you're going to hold that up for the rest of the game. And I do not see them beating it. I just don't.
This is who I am, opponent. I don't know who you are. This is who I am.
Yeah. And the best part about this is they don't know it, but you actually have another rejection. So on turn 4,
please don't
you're going to be able to play Uro.
Please don't Natrix claim me. These are my
opponent was kind.
Here I am to bow down. Here just
man, they you are just fine. Play the Triome past the turn or play the field past the turn, either way.
Yeah,
playing the Triome means the Mystic Sanctuary comes into play on tap.
Yep.
And that means, again, as I was trying to say earlier, next turn you get to go Uro into Mystic Sanctuary or whatever and still have a 1-mana counter if you want.
Yep. Man, if I could draw a Assassin's Trophy too.
Or if you had had a Shadow Doubt right there. That would have been the sickness. Hey, remember that card you wanted to draw?
Did I stutter?
No, you didn't. You're good. You don't want an Uro here? They don't even have Tron.
No, but they're just going to put a counter on this, right? Oh, I see what you mean.
You don't know that. I mean, why would you kill it now? Play the Uro now, develop your mana, and keep a Ceremonious Rejection up. Because maybe they're going to be like, oh, it's an opening. Let me jam my Karn the Great Creator. Because this does look like an opening where they could jam Karn the Great Creator. And then you wreck them. Make them feel terrible for registering Green Tron. Do it. Oh, please. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
I have the power.
He's got the power. I apologize if that, I don't know if Discord... No, Discord probably has an automatic compressor, so... It probably... Well, listen, I've been editing a podcast. I've been thinking about audio production. It's not my fault.
No, that's fine.
It's not my fault.
I didn't do it. I don't know, I would like one of the cards.
Well, I definitely did it. It's just not my fault. Nobody could have predicted the fall of Green Tron. All right.
This person goes, I can't cast anything. I have to take a whole turn off to put a counter on this blast zone, so then I can blast zone, and it won't happen.
Although you are now in the awkward spot that they could have mana for Ulamog next turn.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying trophying the blast zone is no longer quite the same opportunity that it was.
I mean, I still get to play Uro. Right? Like,
Yeah, I'm not saying not to do it. I'm just saying it's not as free as it was because they managed to hit Tron on their own.
Yeah.
I mean, you can counter the Ulamog with a ceremonious rejection off the Scepter, so you're still fine if they do Ulamog, but they're gonna exile Scepter and Field. But I guess you'll have an Uro in play, so maybe they'll exile
Scepter
Uro. And Uro, and then you have a Field in play. So yeah, we'll see. You gotta. Oh, never mind. Your deck has you covered.
My brain is so big!
You are literally playing one of that card, all right? You do not get to take
My
credit for
brain is so big!
No, you don't get to take credit for that shit. Fuck you,
But
man.
I'm going to. But I'm going to.
Yeah, no, you just go ahead
really
and
weird.
take all the credit for that.
Huh.
You just go ahead and take all the credit for that, all right?
Oh.
Better lucky than good. That's what I'll
God,
say,
it's...
Mr. Big Brain.
I have a headache sometimes.
Better lucky than good.
Actually, I don't even want to play my Uro
all right,
here.
Salty Sam.
Dude, this makes it where I don't even get to play Uro this turn. It's just it's not
God,
even that good.
You screwed up so badly. What a nerd. What is wrong with you? God. Do it. Don't do it.
No, I was thinking about it.
I know. I was too, because it's like you have to deny them the card. You have to. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, I even hit the right one.
Yeah, you did do.
God, I'm so smart. Oh my god.
Short and thin. Don't question it, people. Do not question. Yeah, you've got enough mana.
Yep. Hello? Hello? Is anyone home? Oh, hi there, Ulamog.
Oh, it's right there. He's ready to go. Oh, you pray that they don't top deck Tron right now. But okay, but if they top deck, if they play a sphere or a star next turn, you slam Ceremonious Rejection on it.
Yeah, because we know.
Any of the colorless cantrips, you do get to count them for free for now because you have the information. So that actually was this really useful Inquisition. Just if they top deck literally Urza's Power Plant, you get to go fuck. Or
Also,
Ancient Stirrings.
Also, our opponent has a Gigantha that they have
They
neglected.
do. Yeah. Oof.
Okay, we knew that card was in their hand.
They have a card. Are they gonna play it? Do it. Dude, if you're not gonna play the Karn, at least put the Gigantha in your hand. Come on. Oh my god, I bet you net deck that. You don't even know how to play this deck. Jesus.
Uro.
Get him.
Bop.
Ooh. That ain't not bad. Hey, that neglected little Field of Ruin. I feel like that should be leveled at their lands.
Also, we can Inquisition here to regain our information.
Yep. You are not wrong.
All right.
Oh man, that's rough. How did they not jam one of those? What are they doing?
I mean,
hold on.
Jamming
1, 2,
it
3,
doesn't
4,
do
5,
anything.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I guess. Also, no, if they complete their Tron now, they can actually play Karn into Karn.
Okay, so I should blow up a tower.
Yes, you should. Because that puts them down 2. So yeah, if you blow up a tower right now, even if they hit Tron, they can only play 1 Karn or 1 Ulamon. So good catch by the by.
I went to Chili's earlier today because I like to sit alone in the corner and have Chili's at 2 in the afternoon.
So what you're saying is you're a member of the people who gets to make the decisions about Pioneer.
Basically.
Oh no, that's Applebee's. Sorry, close enough.
Gah! Give me this spear.
Get it? I love your despair, opponent.
There is no god for... Wait, they have a Karn. Wait, no, they don't have a Karn.
They don't have 6 mana.
Haha!
Played a land.
I didn't think about this.
They didn't play a land. They didn't have a land in their hand.
Haha!
We know your secrets, opponent.
We been new.
You're not slipping one by us here. Bald nerd.
I'll play this.
Pick up the field. Take all their towers away from them. Wait. Because of the Uro land drop, can you do it again? You could have done it again if you dropped the field in off the Uro land drop. All right, good to know.
Could I?
Yeah, I think so. Because during combat, you drop the field in, you field, and then post-combat, yeah. Anyway, not that it mattered.
No, I could do it either way, right? No.
Can you?
You're right.
No, I don't think
you're right.
you can.
You're right. My brain's small.
Yeah. No. I always make the same sequencing mistake. With Uro in play, if you're going to get an attack, it's basically never correct to play a land first. Mm-hmm. Basically. Unless you're planning on playing a spell before you attack.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
Give me the 4/1. Give me Jund. Ziggo.
You're
Good
going
luck.
down, nerd. I don't feel bad about it. Ain't a game. I ain't playing.
I should not have kept this. I did not realize that our land was the swamp. I was excited.
No, you lead on Zagoth Triumph. You're going to be okay.
I mean, it's much worse than I thought.
You're on the play, you've got 2 turns, and Fatal Push has text in the most... in all of the matchups where you will die fast, Fatal Push has text.
Mm-hmm. That's
so
fair.
You've got time against the slower matchups. This hand works out. This hand goes to the gym. This hand is Schwarzeneggering it fucking up. All right, Heliod Company. Actually, we have a good kind of deck against this deck. Skyclave Apparition largely doesn't matter unless we pick up a Scepter.
Mm-hmm. I just take the Ballista here, right?
Yeah. Basically, take either thing that isn't the Skyclave because you're just gonna push the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And taking the Ballista means they're probably just gonna play the Mentor now. And then, if it's at all possible, we want to be able to counter the Collected Company. Although we're mostly playing Remands in this deck, so we're not particularly well set up to beat this deck, but we're also not set up to do it. So whatever.
Push.
Boing.
Land, please.
Oh no, they gained life.
Thank
Boing.
you.
Got him. Right. Land, please. One more time, dealer. Hit me. Hit me! Kill me! That'll work.
I'll take it.
So, Trophy can't kill Heliod, and also we have to watch out for the Skyclave Apparition nailing your Scepter, but...
Yep.
Ooh, they drew another Mentor. It's not the best. But that's pretty good. just pass here.
Yee.
No, you. I think you probably could have put Growth Spiral on the Scepter. No, because they got the Skyclave. If they Skyclaved it, you could cast the Growth Spiral in response, but it still puts you down a card. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, this way makes it to where we can play Uro next turn. And if they just take that away from us, then we can Icecron Assassin's Trophy and then...
Yeah. We just want to blank their Skyclave as long as possible. And if they take an Uro, yeah, we don't really care. Like, we've got more. Good. Play around the misplays. Always play around the misplays. We need another island before we can reset spells, just FYI. Yeah. But resetting a Fatal Push here is not a bad idea.
Yep.
So, yeah, Watery Fatal Push is not... Watery and then Mystic Sanctuary is not a bad choice.
Yeah.
Too late to go for Shock, Breeding Pool, and Watery. I don't... Yeah, it's fine. We're not...
Oh, I can just grab Inquisition here. I can just Inquisition, take their thing, play Uro.
Yeah.
It's much better.
That's way better than having to deal with the Skyclave. Also, if they have a Heliod or Ballista, you get to take
yeah, I mean, they're just going to play Coco here.
They've got the Coco right now.
Yeah. That's fine. There's nothing you can do about it.
No. We hope you don't lose on the spot.
Hello?
Knock, knock.
It's me. Oh, well, we know 3 of the 4 cards in their hand.
Yep.
Yeah, the only thing that we didn't know about was that Horizon Canopy.
Well, here's hoping they don't nut draw us on a collected company. So they can't flip a Ballista right now, so that's helpful.
Yeah.
So we're just hoping they don't hit something stupid like what is the 1 white 3/3 guy? Ranger Captain. Mm-hmm. Don't hit Ranger Captain and Heliod, please. One or the other is not the end of the world, but both would be really obnoxious.
Yeah.
Spike Feeder Heliod would be also lethal.
Yes.
So don't hit that either. Yikes. We didn't
Collected
have an
Company says Heliod.
And oh no.
Yay!
Nothing. Sweet.
And then I think we have lethal next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
so we win.
Whew. Dodged it. God, I hate playing against these decks.
Yep.
I still feel like this deck is almost definitely a worse version of Devoted Devastation, but it has been putting up a lot more results recently than Devoted Devastation has, so I can't argue with that.
The big difference is the fact that the Devoted Devastation deck is actually like pretty bad against Jund, and being a deck that is bad against just a stack of removal is bad.
Well, that's what Black-Red mid-range is, right? Or Black-Red Scourge Shadow. Black-Red Scourge Shadow is all discard spell and bolts, and that shits on Devoted Devastation. The one thing they are not counting on is their opponent having an opening hand with like Inquisition Bolt Bolt or Bolt Bolt or Inquisition Bolt or any combination like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's literally that whole deck. So yeah, it's definitely not the matchup that they're looking for. Let's do the time warp again. Now, we also have one more draw here, and then we have next turn where we have 2 draws, so we could keep this going. So let's see if we can. Oh, it's not the worst draw. Do you want to Isochron Growth Spiral? Oh, what is happening?
Give your guy a lifelink, sure.
They're going to make the other one a 4/4.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. I don't think they understand that you're going to take another turn.
It just jump to the left.
Let us step to the right. You put your hands on your hips. I can't believe that. No, I didn't do Time Warp. I did. Oh, they got a trigger for each one.
Yeah.
But you have a trophy, so this is fine. Um, so the question I had for you stands, which is, do you want to imprint Growth Spiral or Assassin's Trophy on your Scepter?
I believe it is just Assassin's Trophy.
Okay, then yeah, I mean this is now is the time. Growth Spiral would be sort of the
Try to
you're
combo
trying to
off.
go infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this deck is not actually meant to do that, so I understand you not wanting to go for that. That's totally reasonable. Also, if the Uro draw hits, no, that would work either way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack.
You have to trophy the mentor first, right? Well, I guess you don't have
I'm down to trade.
Yeah, I guess you could just take the card draw and take the trade. Yeah, that's fair.
Like if we hit a
I mean,
fetch land here,
at this point, you could perfect. At this point, you could honestly just start going after their lands with the trophy if you want to.
Wait, so should I have trophied this?
I think so, because every turn that goes by, they're likely to draw blanks.
I see what you mean.
And then, yeah, like so this the timing here is wrong. Yeah. But I think the play is correct. Like keeping your Uro in play is super valuable because every turn that they miss on their draw step, you pull way ahead.
Hmm. I get 2 extra. Like I have 2 draw steps, and I also have a Isochron, which is basically a 3rd draw step.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, you get to start going after the lands. You get to start, yeah. And you're a deck full of interaction, whereas they are a synergy deck. Like they usually need to draw 3 pieces to do anything. Obviously, right now, like if they resolve a Spike Feeder, they get to go to infinite life. Except you can beat that. If they draw a Walking Ballista, they can try to kill you. Except you can beat that. So you're basically locked in the game now. Because especially with the Uro in play, because you get so many more draws than you get. I wouldn't fault the opponent for sticking through it, because in theory they could beat you.
Yeah.
They won't know.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, they also just don't know what our hand is. Like.
Yeah, but but from your side of the table, I don't think there's a draw that will beat. The Pendelhaven means that they can play a Ballista for X = 1. Pendelhaven, give it lifelink and then kill you.
Yep.
You have a remand, so you get to beat that right now. And then after this point, they're screwed. They're never going to catch up. Looks like we locked in this game at least.
Yep.
Yay, stack of Sultai interaction spells. They're casting things.
Now.
Also, I will draw a card just for the rubbins.
Also, I'm gonna Inquisition that in a second.
Arbor Elf, the most devastating of mana creatures. Watch out, he's got a Pendelhaven. He's jacked. He's being, going to the gym, making sure he gets enough protein.
Do you know who Tiny Meat Gang is?
No.
They're a music group. That voice is very, very similar to a running bit that they do on their podcast.
Well, I'm happy to hear that.
Of a unconvincing gay dude. Just a dude from Brooklyn with a very heavy accent who doesn't know how to try and be a gay character in a story.
That sounds pretty phenomenal.
Every sentence starts with "I'm gay. I like dudes."
For some reason I have never once heard, and this is not a specific criticism of anyone, it's probably more a problem of my own, but I've never heard a comedically oriented podcast that's intentionally being comedic that I have found horribly cringeworthy. It's probably my own problem, but for some reason, something about the podcast medium, I don't know what it is, but I just have not encountered one. I love all sorts of podcasts, but ones that are not trying to be comedies, that's where I'm usually happiest. That's
By the way, have you ever seen a guy who's more dead than this?
literally about to ask you, have you decided if you've ever seen an opponent get your opponent? Because that double trophy,
It's very
that's the
dead.
good
Very
that's the
dead.
good stuff I've seen before. That's fucking Sunny D in a can. I think you should have hit them with the second Assassin's Trophy Ice Cross. Dude,
Oh, that's beautiful.
trophy, get the twofer. You better trophy that land.
This is who I am, opponent. No, I'm not. Okay, actually, I probably am.
Scepter, you have a cryptic command ready for if they have cocoa in their hair. For the love of God,
Boop.
trophy the land.
Gimme, gimme.
Sweep the leg. Do it. Yeah.
I got all
the
these.
second trophy on the second scepter. Do it.
Absolute power corrupts. Absolutely.
No, I think corrupt.
I've been corrupted.
The great, beautiful expansions of Yosemite Park.
Dude, how sad are you that that impersonation is going to die off in just like a week and a half? Or, sorry, a month and a half.
Because I lived through Bush Jr. and, you know, and to a lesser extent, Obama. You know, there were great comedic impressions of both those presidents. It's just the facts of the times.
Yeah.
On the plus side, it might not die off as quickly because I have a feeling that that steaming pile of whatever is going to, if he's not either assassinated or put in prison somewhere and locked away from the media, he will continue rearing his ugly head.
He's also very old. Like he could just do the regular die. It doesn't have to be anything special. Like he could just.
Yeah. No, we had a thing in Canada about probably around 15 years ago. It was called The Greatest Canadian, and it was there was nominations by whatever group, and then a bunch of celebrities got together and produced videos for a bunch of Canadians that they thought were worthy of the honor of being, you know, the honorary greatest Canadian. Now, one of them was a TV personality whose name was Don Cherry. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
Never heard of that man.
Coach's Corner, which was for
hockey. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. So Coach's Corner, but he was basically like sort of I'm not going to say conservative because conservative is a little too specific, but he was a little Canada first, a little bit xenophobic. I mean, when I do an impression of him, the go-to line is basically calling out the fact that some players might have had family members that descended from Europe.
Oh, weird.
Like being Polish or Russian or Ukrainian, because, you know, those are countries that have a lot more cold weather than some of the other ones, and therefore they have a little bit more of a hockey culture. Don't let that, they're going to go to infinite life. Counter it.
You could just double trophy it, right?
I mean, you could, but just counter it. They have 0 cards in hand. Just put them out as a misery.
I have it all!
So Don Cherry was nominated for Greatest Canadian, and it was a pro wrestler that did hit the video section for him, and this was for our government sanctioned or government funded broadcast. Like this was like a government funded thing, the Greatest Canadian. And then a few years later, he was eventually finally fired for a bunch of xenophobic comments about people choosing to wear their burqas when they went to court and things like that. Where he was like, "Well, they should have to show their faces. I mean, this is the law." And it's like, what? But we can verify that someone is someone even if they won't show their face to you because they're wearing a religious. The whole thing. But just generally speaking, it's just we Canada's not perfect. We have our own crop of nutballs.
At first, I was thinking that you were going to talk about Jimmy Savile, and then I realized that that's a European dude. So
yeah, mostly our Canadian nutballs live in the Texas of Canada, otherwise known as Alberta.
Alberta.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I apparently now have to defend Alberta because being that I am in the Texas of Texas, um,
No, no, no. So Alberta has the Stampede, which is like a big like literally like horse riding like
mhm,
cowboy thing. And they have the oil sands,
good.
which is the richest sort of deposit of oil in all of Canada. So like I don't mean it just as in they are kind of right wing,
Oh no, I get
which
it.
but which Texas seems to have been shifting away from. So that's
Yay, we pulled it
uh,
all out.
yeah, they almost flipped. Almost. Next time we'll get them. Okay, so push brutality, brutality. Yep, yep, all seems good.
No ether
Um,
gust. No ether gust. No ether
No,
gust.
no. So I've played against this deck before, and the biggest problem with Aether Gust is if they give you that Blissing you, you just die.
Yeah.
And you have more than enough other interaction. If if you want to cut the time warps, you could play Aether Gust, but I think you'd also need a way to end the game.
Yeah. I like
And
5 mana explore in this matchup.
yeah, exactly. Like it's fine. The game is likely to go into sort of an attrition-y state like it did last game. And
Technically, it might be better than Ice Scepter. I don't know.
uh, yeah, but Isochron Scepter plus Trophy just locks it up so hard. Or
Yeah.
push, to be honest.
Oh.
Because Heliod can't be. Ooh, that's a quick mull. But it's cool. They took a mull too.
Oh, this hand's great.
You
Poggers.
snap it off. Snap it off, baby. Yeah, ship a trophy, I think.
It has to jump to the left.
And then a step to the right. We're not here for that. They multiplied. You got this.
Yeah,
That's all-
win.
You the winner. Ha ha ha. You the winner.
Take your spell.
All right, what deck are you playing next? By the way, we're almost.
I don't know, man.
Well, hit him with the Inquisition. Hit him with the discard stick.
We only have one watery grave, right? Yeah, that was. I'm really mad at myself now.
Yeah.
I was clicking through it as the card popped up, and I just went.
Ooh. Wow.
I just
So
take
really-
Ranger Captain here, right?
I don't know, you take the Ranger Captain. It just sucks.
Yeah.
But you can kill the Arbor Elf next turn, and then in theory they won't even have enough mana to cast a Spike Feeder if they draw it. So...
Yep.
Okay. We knew they had a second Temple card. So that's not new information, unfortunately. Yeah, there you go. So they have one unknown. About to be two unknowns. You could pitch a land to check their hand for an instant free. I'm not
going to.
suggesting it, I'm just saying you can, and it's pretty free.
It's super
because you're
free.
gonna have- Yeah.
Gimme and do this.
If we hit a Coco here, I'm gonna be so mad at you. You should not get to be this lucky. It's not okay. Okay, good. Thank God. Although if they top deck Spike Theater now, I'm gonna feel it. Sorry about that. I do want you.
I mean,
want nothing. But
even
want
if
nothing-
I had seen Spike Feeder, it's, like I'm tapped out at that point.
Apparently they drew nothing or Coco. If they drew the Collecting Company now, also gonna be mad.
Show me.
Interaction. The interaction. Rats. Well, you get to draw 3 cards, so it's not the end of the world. I know it's not the same as actually drawing 3 of the cards, but good God, casting Life from the Loam feels so good.
Yeah.
I'll just put 3 cards in my hand. Is that okay for 2 mana? Is everyone cool with that? Oh, also I can do that next turn. And the turn after.
Yeah.
And the time after that.
Since we're just looking for a win condition at this point, I think we just Life from the Loam every turn, milling 3, because finding Uro and Feel the Dead are the only cards that matter at this point.
Yep. I can agree with that. I mean, yeah, because you've got Trophy, which is not perfect, but it's interaction. Trophy will stop them from killing you with Ballista or going to Infinite Life with Spike Feeder.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, and there's a Field of Dead right there. So
got him.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play Watery Grave here, untapped. So we have the Assassin's Trophy held up.
Just in case. Keep flooding, opponent. Do it. Do it now.
Draw bad and die. Then I just want to draw more interaction here.
Perfect. I'm sorry, were you saying more interaction? This Assassin's Trophy didn't hear you.
Ips. Resolves. Cast your land, opponent.
Kill it. Don't kill it, but kill it.
I'm not going to kill it.
It's not a 2-for-1. Kill it. You can pick up Inquisition if you want it.
Yeah, I might.
Really recommend it? I'm just saying you can. We do have to watch out for Clickety Company. That could be a bit of a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like to draw a remand, please. 1 remand, dealer.
Dealeroo.
Or Growth Spiral, or Arrow, or there's lots of great options. Just any of them will be fine. Ho! I mean, it definitely resolves, just ho.
Do I just go ahead and trophy it now?
I guess. I mean, you don't want to live under a choke, right? Like, it's not. That's no way to live.
It's
right?
not. It's not really living, is it?
No. And they already have enough mana to end the game on the spot if they use.
Oh yeah, we can just Assassin Trophy this and Sanctuary put this trophy back on top.
Yeah. That's a not okay. Yeah, I mean you do it and then you reset it, but that's okay. All of a sudden this has been less fun, opponent. You made it not okay. You made that unfun.
Okay, they only get 1 land.
Yeah, that's good. Did they fail to find?
No, they got Snow Covered Plains.
Oh, it just came into play. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, weird. Oh, I just thought I saw one there. Right. Don't mill Loam this. Don't dredge the Loam this turn. Don't do it.
Yep.
I'm sure you won't. I'm just. You haven't even been doing it on this turn, so, which was the right thing to do. All right. Well, that could have gone worse. Actually, considering there was a Veil of Summer in there, that was fine.
Yeah, the fact that they played the Veil of Summer there instead of just like going Veil combo kill you.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like,
well, their combo pieces are permanent, so they do have to have them resolved.
That's fair. That's fair. They do have to be in play.
Yeah. Although it would in terms of like if all you had to interact with them was 4 mana command.
Do I grab a Mystic Sanctuary, put this other Assassin's Trophy on top, or do I wait a turn?
I would say
next zombies.
You play Flooded Strand, and then you get a zombie, and then you fetch and get 2 zombies, right? Because 6 power per turn, they're 15, and then 6 and then 8, 14. It doesn't quite go. Shit. You probably could have. It wouldn't affect the claw. No, because then you'd only be getting.
Well, I don't get to get any zombies if I use either of these fetches right now for a Mystic Sanctuary. Because I already have a Sanctuary in play.
Yeah.
But
I would see if you need it, I guess. Because right now, Trophy blows out their instant kill combo, and they need 2 Spike Feeders to have infinite life.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're okay to just have the 1.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. This at the end of their turn here, I'm probably gonna like Flooded Strand, get an island, and then go grab Sanctuary.
Yeah, that's fine. Because again, as I was pointing out, if you were to get 6 and then 8 power in play, that actually doesn't kill them. Mm-hmm. So Damn you, second breeding pool. I know you're just trying to help. It's actually okay.
Yeah.
Just... So 4, 6, 6. That'll kill them. That'll be 16.
Yep.
So the
Bob.
clock ended up being exactly the same.
Boop. You.
Get him. You can beat Walking Ballista. You can beat 2 spike feeders. Fine. Not ideal, but acceptable. Just draw blanks on it, please.
Just
stop making this at all stressful. Just lose.
Can I draw Time Warp?
That'd be great. That would be sick. Draw Time Warp, play Mystic Sanctuary, or play Time Warp, play Mystic Sanctuary, play Time Warp, play Island, win. That would be fine as in. If you didn't know what you were getting, I cast it.
The man picked up his whole library and just went, ugh. Ooh.
Yeah, Ranger Captain is definitely the best place. Ranger Captain into Ballista, I assume.
Well, Ranger Captain into Spike Feeder just wins them the game, right?
They can't Ranger Captain into Spike Feeder. Spike Feeder costs 3.
Yeah, they have 3 more mana left.
But they can't search Spike Feeder.
Oh, yeah, but like if they just had it, is what I'm saying.
Have it in your hand? Well, they'll go to Infinite, but you can beat Infinite Life.
Can I? How do I beat Infinite Life?
It requires Life from the Loam and a Cryptic Command and a Mystic Sanctuary and a Lonely Sandbar. But you can put it together. I'm 99% sure that if you have 2 Mystic Sanctuaries, pretty sure.
Don't believe so.
No?
Yeah.
No. Well, it looks like they didn't have it anyway.
It's like they didn't have it. I do have to blow up this Ranger Captain here, though.
Yeah, you do, but I mean, the worst case, they get a land out of it, so that's fine.
Also, any card that lets us draw a card. That's fine.
Yeah. It's just gross.
Any card that lets us draw a card. Ugh. Yep, and now we're dead.
Oh, we could be. We don't necessarily know if they have it.
No, because they have Walking Ballista in their hand.
Oh, yeah.
So during their upkeep, they just sack this and they kill us.
Hold on. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can put them down. Yeah, they have just enough mana.
Yeah, they've got enough.
I mean, you could try to bluff your way through it. See if they lose any. It could screw it up. Another thing is, it's going to take an extra 10 seconds, basically, to see if they screw it up. So, and you have 3 cards in hand, all of which could be great in action. So I feel like there's very little loss in just going for it here. But looks like they know what they're doing. Opponent, give us the business. There it is.
I'm not gonna make them click through it. They got it.
You just need to see them sack the Ranger Cat.
Man, an Uro there wins us the game. A Growth Spiral wins us the game.
We'll be fine. They had double Veil of Summer. That was twice on our trophies. It was pretty brutal. But I'm more convinced than ever that Aethergust is not something we want in the deck.
Yep.
We could potentially want Remand on Collective Brutality.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm just not a big believer in Collective Brutality.
Collective Brutality is also better on the draw because it can kill Arbor Elf, which is like kind of reasonable.
Yeah. Collective Brutality I like against like Burn, but not against anything like Cat. If they have green mana open, you certainly don't escalate it.
Yeah. Would you like to 4-for-1 me and put me on suicide watch?
No.
That would be bad times in Richmond High.
Oh.
Doesn't have green mana for Uro. Don't care.
Oh, we'll figure it. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
We
we got-
interact with the world to stop them from winning the game, so. And they mull.
Go to 5. Go to 5. Okay,
You get to go
find this guy.
and hopefully take them off of their fast mana. What's the 1 mana card? Veil of Summer. We don't have to take the Veil of Summer with that hand. We don't have to.
I'm
We probably
going to, though.
Yeah, it's the only two. We have double push. There's basically nothing that they're going to get that will get around the pushes.
I guess I could have taken Ranger Captain or Eladamri's call for when it gets that.
It's going to turn into a Ranger Captain. Yeah, but leaving the Veil there is so dangerous. It's eventually going to jump in, and it's constantly going to have us under pressure.
Yeah, and it's just 1 mana. It's like
it's so easy for them to keep it up. Sultai.
All right. Heliod. Okay.
Oh, I guess they have. They're just going to try to get a fast kill. Oof. Come on, deck. Don't do it dirty like this. Give me any fetch land. If the opponent plays the Heliod here, they are just fearless. Good for them. But if we hit a land here, then we get to go bounce.
I think we just play Uro, right?
Yeah, you can play Uro. It'll push fine too. I think no matter what they draw, we can't combo kill you here. It just takes more mana. I wonder if they poured out their Arbor Elves on the draw. That'd be the spec. That has to leave the deck that they were about to cast there. They're reconsidering it, but I think that has
Reconsidering what?
Bliss X2. I think that's what they were casting there because it didn't go off right away. If they had picked up a Coco, I think it would have gone off, no problem. Well, they're an infinite.
Well, I can just push it. Oh, no, I can't push it. Okay. So now I have to find a way that is not damaged to kill them.
Are we playing this by Moto rules, or are we playing this by good human rules?
I play it by good human rules.
Alright, so they're an infinite.
Yeah.
So we're not winning anymore. So... Is there an infinite turn loop here?
I don't believe so. We can
I think
theoretically... We can deck our opponent.
I think if you have Uro in play, and... see if I can figure this out. 'Cause I think if you have Uro in play, and a Time Warp, I feel like you can make it happen.
Like, I can just bounce... I can just, like, Cryptic bounce Mystic Sanctuary over and over and over again to take all the turns. To make it to where I'm never... like, I'm not going down any cards in my deck size.
Right. Yeah.
But...
In your turns, right?
No. Because I have to use the Cryptic to put the... or the Sanctuary to put the Cryptic back on top.
Oh, right.
So I can deck them. That's...
But if you also work in Life from the Loam and only Sandbar, no, because that puts you neutral as well, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Isochron Scepter,
Isochron Scepter on what?
Growth Spiral, just to draw an extra card.
Okay, the problem isn't drawing extra cards though. It's
Yeah.
I can only Sanctuary once a turn.
Yeah. You can Sanctuary twice. Well.
Well, no, but I can't. Again, the problem
Yeah.
is that any amount of playing Sanctuaries that isn't being bounced with a Cryptic.
Yeah.
I get it, opponent. You're at a lot.
Well, if we can't take infinite turns though, then
We can deck them and then Isochron Scepter kill all their stuff.
that's true. Isochron Scepter on Assassin's Trophy.
Yep, Trophy or push at this point. So that means that if we can't, yep, okay. Oh wait.
Well, if you hit Ballista, you're not going to die next turn, right? Oh no, they don't necessarily have a Veil in their hand. They probably don't have a Veil.
Yeah.
I think you're probably safe to hit their Ballistas right now, and then you do have to dodge Conclave Mentor off the top. Oh wait, no, you don't have something black. Never mind. Yeah, that way. Okay, you have to dodge Conclave Mentor off the top.
Yep.
Oh, also they're going to draw one off.
We're gonna do what? Oh yeah.
So that's fine. They had Forest Windswept Heath. Wow, they went down to 2 Ballistas? Old. Yeah,
Okay,
take a screenshot.
So how else can they win?
Spike Feeder plus Conclave Mentor plus Heliod means all of their creatures are infinite.
Yep.
So that's something I have to watch out for. But we can go infinite Cryptic Loop against them. In theory, while we're going infinite Cryptic Loop, we can find the Assassin's Trophy and then break up their combo and then take the L.
Yeah, we can.
So in theory, from here on out, we should play exceedingly.
Yeah.
That's one unknown. They have one unknown remaining. Okay. It's Conclave Mentor. Good.
Yep. I mean, I do just kill their Spike Feeder here, though. Okay.
It's not worth doing. I mean, eventually it will be worth doing. Oh, you can play Uro and kill one of the Spike Feeders here and just hope that they draw step. You're also pretty good going up on lands.
Yeah.
I guess the really smart thing to do, like the properly smart thing to do. No. If they draw Conclave Mentor, they make both their Spike Feeder infinite.
Yeah.
Kill one now, and then hopefully we kill them.
Yep.
Not hit a single fetch land. That is.
Yep. That's a tilt.
Dear, please vomit up a single land. We're not asking for a lot. Just a land. Okay.
Yeah, our opponent should have made their Spike Feeder off 4/4 as well. They could have gained life off the other one and moved the counters to this one.
Yeah, that's true. They missed it.
Okay.
Turn. No need to get fussy about it. Okay, it's not a Veil of Summer. Oh, no, it might still be a Veil of Summer. But I think you just take the 3 here.
Yep.
Not devastating.
Yep.
Spiral. Source Growth Spiral.
Yep.
Dear deck, please stop being so stupid. You have lands in you, and we would like to draw them. There we go. Was that so hard?
I'm even going to go get the second breeding pool here.
Yeah. I would 100% recommend it.
I'm gonna push this
You-
spike feeder.
They have the veil on this. This is not the end of it.
Yep. Okay.
Fine. Because this at least means that they're not resolving a lethal conclave mentor,
Mm-hmm.
which you get cryptic next turn.
Cool.
Now you also have 2 lands to pick up with the Loam. Well, that's a banger.
Well, I only have 1 land to pick up.
Oh, well, okay, fine. If you pick up 1 land, you're gonna be able to fetch a Mystic Sanctuary with it, and then whatever you want on the Isochron Scepter.
Yep.
And then Time Warp this turn if you want to.
Oh.
Yeah. So you can do the Imprint now, or sorry, you can do the Time Warp now, Imprint next turn, and have 5 mana remaining.
Do I put Growth Spiral or Fatal Push under this? Probably just Fatal Push, right? Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to draw for your draw step.
Well, I mean, I draw Fatal Push for turn.
Yeah, no. I'm saying, but you're not loaming.
Yeah.
So you put Fatal Push on the Scepter, but you can't push the Spectator right now. That's okay.
And do I play Uro here? I don't think so.
No, that's super sketchy.
Well, is it?
I mean, it's not super sketchy. It's reasonably sketchy.
I guess I just have to play so scared.
Too important. Like you could literally die. Well, you couldn't die, but you probably could die. You're taking 4 this turn, and then if they play anything, you get to go counter draw.
Yep.
I mean, they do have 2 unknowns, so technically they could have yet another Veil of Summer and something that's relevant. Really do it. And from here on out, you should be in the driver's seat.
Okay, and then I am going to Life from the Loam here so I can get the... Oh my god, that's so good. Go get the forest.
Get out of here, Spike Feeder. Nobody likes you. You infinite life gaining, moto breaking jerk big. Oh yeah? You just going for it, huh?
Oh yeah.
They don't have in their deck anymore. Might as well. Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump. Oh man, in the interim, since the last time I talked to you, Eddie Van Halen died. Very upsetting. It's a very
really weird way of putting that, but yeah.
No,
it is a sad thing. Yeah, I know, I agree.
Well, I was in university. I literally played Hot for Teacher for one of my recitals. In university. Like, part of my freaking bachelor's degree in music is attributed to the fact that I successfully performed a fairly excellent rendition of Hot for Teacher. I mean, come on. Also, that Rest in Peace is a jerk move. But... Really? Oh, I guess you do have another Time Warp. So, fair enough.
Well, Time Warp isn't needed to do all the looping.
Yeah. What are you planning to Ego?
Probably Spike Feeder to turn off all their combos.
Yeah. Or what's her name? Yeah. No, just grab the Spike Feeders, I guess. But the other good Conclave Mentor is the other.
I could have named Choke as well.
Yeah, I guess if you get to. You do have one more Ego in your deck, right? Because that was the same thing you played twice. And we really want to find a trophy to get that. Well, we're going to find a Scepter trophy to deal with these Rest in Pieces.
Yep.
Or I guess in theory we could just beat them to death with Uro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to use the Uro beatdown line as our lethal because
No,
Like,
because they went to quote unquote infinite. I don't. I
yeah,
don't want to either, but I'm just saying I will take the win if I have to. I've
I
lost
probably
enough
won't.
times to my opponents trying to time me out on Urza infinite combo that kind of long.
Uh,
It's gonna exile your Uro or your Isochron Scepter, and either of those I'm pretty sure. Or you could bounce Isochron while countering it, and then imprint
mm,
assassin.
yep, that would have been better.
Yeah, next time. Next time. That's a super niche line. I don't blame you for not seeing it. I don't blame you for not seeing it. But yeah, that's definitely the Inquisition is well. They have a Heliod in their hand, so it won't miss. And I think it's probably worth seeing what the other card is. I don't know. If in 2 minutes and 35 seconds you manage to six them to death, I'll take the win.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and set this up though. Wait, this is my
Oh,
other cryptic.
yeah.
I can't. I can't afford to. I need it for the decking line.
Oh, you just have to natty draw the other scepter, huh?
Yeah.
That's fine. That does not go infinite on its own. Needs the
Mm-hmm.
spike feeder around.
Yep. And I can just push it.
No, you got infinite ways to remove that thing. I mean, you can let it take your arrow. It's not the end of the world.
Yep. I just have to play 3 times quicker than my opponent, but like.
Well, we'll see if it's quick enough. Double trophy. You could always EOT double trophy the rest of the pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Damn you, Isochron Scepter. Why are you so obtuse? That's one way to have a faster clock, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
Womp womp. Well, if we're not going to kill them with damage, which I don't even know if we can pull off, but I don't think we're going to kill them this time, guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely can't. I definitely can't beat them on the decking line.
No, not with this amount of clock. I would say you're just now.
Sad.
I would say you're going to do it right now. Oh, maybe not. Put the trophy on the scepter. Show them you mean business.
Yeah, I actually think I win this game if it isn't for the clock, which is really sad.
Yeah. No, 100%. I mean, I've been there a number of times. I have had lethal damage basically about to enter the stack when I timed out. And I got screwed over one time because my double blocked one of my creatures, and the reason I timed out was because the Moto client went, "Please assign the order." that was the reason I lost. And it was like, oh, Moto, why? Moto, why? I mean, I think the most important part is you've taken out all of their infinite combos.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna die. So sad.
No, I'm just saying, like, in terms of the actual theory of this game, I really don't think that there's a way that they can win.
Yep.
Like, they could literally Coco for, if you let them Coco for their choice in cards, they couldn't win.
Oh,
It was
God.
a 4-1 in your heart. In your heart of hearts, that was a 4-1. And that was a sweet deck that I
Yeah.
definitely want to play at some point.
Yeah. Ugh. Gross. Yeah. Deck is very powerful though. Like,
Yeah, I don't know if it needs 3 life in the Loams, but more than one is definitely good because you
Yeah.
can find them more quickly.
I'm gonna open this treasure chest so I can feel good.
Do it. The last
What's
one
in
you
the
opened
box?
was obscene. This one is no longer so obscene, but it's still
35 is nice.
35 play points is great, but the last one was, what was it, 95 play points and a Scalding Tarn?
Yeah, 85 and $13. Yeah, it was
That was disgusting. That was
Chef's
so
kiss.
unacceptable.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
No.
All right. What do you got? What do you want to play next?
I'm gonna give managers these cards back. I'm gonna look at those lists that you had posted that you played yesterday.